I love all your suggestions of Keen Saddleback because I think that is the right pick. I mean, Ooze is fine. Crasher, Erectodon, all fine cards. Like, this pack isn't bad except for the rare. And I think that's only bad because you need like a billion weapons to make it any good at all. And your draft's not going to be very good if you have that. Like, maybe if you have Shigain Forge, potentially? That's a lot of setup, though. I just don't ever think that's good. So we're going to go Keen Saddleback here. Oh my goodness. That's a Withstand. Do we go Hooru? I also really like Impatient Pyromage. We had that in one of our drafts last night, and it was very good. Teriax is fine, not thrilled by it. Meditant's also fine. Kind of weak, though. I honestly kind of like the Withstand here. Well, thank you for the link. I will definitely have to check that out, probably after the stream here. Withstand for sure. Withstand's absurd. I agree, yeah. That's some weird flyover state call? Yeah. Yeah, you could say that, Dead Joker. Did not, sadly. My dad's a huge KU fan, kind of follow suit. Got to go to the Natty back in 2012. Oh, nice. That was not a great game, that is true, but I mean, that is really cool to be able to be there and see all those crazy good players. They took an uncommon over Withstand, that is true. Question is, what would that uncommon be? Yeah, Heretic's Cannon could have been it, for sure. Withstand or Repeater are both excellent. I would agree with that. I think Withstand is definitely better, though. What uncommon do you take over Withstand? Cannon and Stiggy are certainly good candidates. Passes like that make me question the first pack you open is always the first pack for the person passing to us. Interesting. Saw a second pick Raging Firemaw earlier on Grimstream. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I wonder if you're right about that. Maybe this is sometimes the second pack, because that would make the picking an uncommon over this make some sense. But I mean, if it was Stiggy or Cannon, I could definitely see picking that over Withstand. But I think it's got to be Withstand here. Probably just someone misclicked. That could be too, yeah. Hooru engaged. Yeah, I think we're going Hooru. Let's do it. Got a second pick Ravid. Oh my god. That's pretty insane. It could have been Steel Legion too, Jaglis. That's definitely a possibility. Those are all definite possibilities here. Lookout seems pretty solid here. I really don't like Flock at all. Curator's fine in Spells Matters decks, but even then, not that great. So we're gonna take the Lookout. Oh, Matriarch? Hell yeah, that thing's great. I like Test Pilot a lot too. Reweave is interesting, I guess, but Matriarch is fantastic. Two really solid Primal Flyers that we can even curve into each other, potentially. I think I like that. Yeah, Hooru stuff indeed. We are doing it. Hooru flying stuff even. Oh my goodness. And an aggressive Ursine? Should we be aggressive? BE aggressive? I think we should. I mean, it's a bear, which I love. The art is badass. Like, look at this eye. He's just like a straight up warrior because he's so aggressive. Ursine is so much fun. I definitely agree. Bear's one of the better Primal uncommons. Yeah, I think it's like Bear and Saddleback and Matriarch are like the three best. Yeah, I think we are Hooru Flyers, absolutely. Even though the Bear's not a flyer, that is still okay. It's an honorary flyer. So, I don't want to take Curator. Even it's a fine blocker, right? It's not that bad. Camp Surveyor, I think, is fine. It maybe is between the two of these. The problem I'm having with Blade Barriers, we have absolutely zero armor synergy so far. So I think it's probably Camp Surveyor. Shiny Meditant is good. I mean, any shiny looks good, but Meditant's really not that good. I'd much rather have the bear. That bear looks drunk. Well, I need to get on that bear's level. So Surveyor's fine if you plan to win in the air. That is true, yeah. I mean, Curator also, I think, serves that similar purpose, right? And maybe even better, just because it's a good ground blocker, kind of like the Ursine, but even a better ground blocker, which can sometimes swing in as well. So maybe Curator is a better pick. Like 1-mana shift units, that actually is a good point. The shift and the scout, like being able to play this on 1 and getting the scout on 1, very relevant indeed. Not to mention we probably do need some cheaper units at some point, so I could see cases made for both. I do think Surveyor has a little bit more value here though. 1-mana shift units with scout help with keeping hands. Yeah, absolutely. Time 2-drop, Shadow 3-drop, Primal 3-drop. Yeah, they're all really good, definitely. That bear looks lit, as the kids say. Yeah. He does look lit. Lit AF. Alright, we're taking it. Yeah, I mean, Bellige it is. Why not? It's between Heist and Yeti Bully. I guess Heist is fine. It's not really that good though. Yeti Bully really isn't that good though. I guess just because it has warp, maybe is fine-ish? I don't know. I don't think either one is really that great. So I guess we take Heist because it does permanently pump something, so at least there's that. Yeah, I think the shrug is appropriate here. Matriarch needs warp. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, Matriarch does like warp. So that's another point for Heist here. I mean, it's fine just because of the warp by itself. But yeah, you're right. Warping draws us a card too. Man, drawing a card and giving something in our hand +1/+1 would be pretty nice for one. Amethyst coin. I don't think we want to go coin here just because we're not in those colors. And I don't think we even want to try to go in those colors. Like, we don't want to splash just for coin. Even though coin's fine, just don't think it's worthwhile for us. So I'd much rather have Heist here. Oh. Oh. Woo. We are doing it. I mean, the Instigator's fine, but super hard to pass up a Hooru Insignia, which we did in pack 1, but obviously we had to because Keen Saddleback. I think Insignia over the Instigator. Yeah, the draft gods have spoken, yep. The on-color Insignia, we will go along with you, draft gods. You have spoken, we have listened. Ooh, nice. Furnish is fine. Rilgy boy. Seat of Order, that's an on-color seat. We also have this nice, shiny, sharpened reflex, which I like quite a bit. The shininess is weird. What is this green shit? It's cool though, I like it. Disciple is interesting. I mean, it's just a 2/3 for 2 that could potentially deal a lot of damage. Could potentially be permanently bigger than that as well with the reflex and or Heist, although obviously we can't take both. The on-color seat is very appealing. I'm gonna say it's between reflex, order, and or seat and disciple here. Don't get too hype. Some dude will draw a constructed deck. Yeah, that's probably true, Omega Tenkin. I don't think you're wrong about that at all. Disciple and Withstand. Oh, that is true. That is pretty nuts. Swinging 12 and having Aegis. I think I like that quite a bit. Could also try a Shugo Standard if you think Fire might be open, since the last pack had 3 Fire cards. I don't know if we want to try to Splash Fire. I think we're pretty solidly in Hooru here, so I think we want to try to stick with that as much as we can. I do think I like Railjon's Disciple. I mean, it's a solid 2-drop even if it doesn't have double damage, but yeah, putting Heist Withstand on it, we'll probably find more Sharpened Reflex or something like that. Kind of hard to pass that up, I think. Units feel like... I feel like in the curated packs are super hit or miss, erring mostly on the miss side. Yeah, I would definitely agree with that as well. I think we're going to go Rilgy Boy. Why not? Mace kind of seems like the only pick in this pack. Scares me that our colors are being cut here. Could just be a weird pack for us, but Mace seems fine. I'd much rather have it than resurface. So we'll take it. Oh my. So downfall is pretty narrow. I think I'd much rather have a Wyvark. And Hooru Fliers. Seems pretty solid to me. Recruit's also fine, but I mean, I don't know how you take anything other than the Wyvark or the downfall here. Like, I wouldn't take this over these two. And I think Wyvark is where we want to be. Realdown's pretty scary and limited, can blow out opponents. Yeah, 100%. Resurface is okay if it comes back. How would it come back? I think we're definitely going Wyvark here. We'll find more interaction. Ooh, Savagery? Not sure we want to go Savagery here. Triple Primal, that seems rough, right? Maybe it's okay though. Maybe that's not bad at all. Could also take the Bronze Curious, I guess. Does draw us a card, make something have a big booty. If we find any kind of twist action, I guess it would be good, although there's not really that much twist. I guess like maybe the armor one, can't remember the name right now. That would be pretty good on that, and the card draw is relevant. I just wonder how often Savagery is going to work for us. I mean, if no one picks right. I see. Packs do not return, no. There's no wheeling. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it'll get here tomorrow, but I can try. So I'm gonna say this, I'm amazed at how many Iron Hooks I've seen in this draft. Yeah, it seems like Iron Hooks just follow me wherever I go for whatever reason. Incurious your Yeti and deal 4 more damage. Oh yeah, we do have a twist, don't we? Okay, yeah, I like that. I think I like that better than Savagery. Certainly not like an amazing weapon, but the card draw is sweet, and if we do happen to get that to just twist up to 5 times, seems kind of nice. So we'll take Curious. Yeah, Triple Primal definitely seems tough. I agree. Definitely agree with that. And another Curious, huh? Certainly don't want to go Swindler. We could take Hatchling, but I think the Curious has more value than the Hatchling. I did take the Curious, right? Yeah. So Militant isn't super exciting, but neither is Swindler or the Diplomat, so we're just going to take it here. We're super low on spells, so Spell Sword's not great, but it is on color. We'll take it. That's probably going to be one of the first cuts. Hooru Fliers. I don't know how many times I'm going to get to say that, but seems like a lot. Because we're finding many. And I think Trailblaze is much better than Fissora. Certainly we need units, but we're still pretty early on in this draft. I mean, we're almost halfway through here, and we need spells to make the Disciple better, so Trailblaze seems like a reasonable pick here. Huh. Encouragement or Overwhelm? Overwhelm. Yeah, this is called Overwhelm, so a really cool card name. Arachnodon is what that card is called, actually. Encouragement, because it has Warp, seems a little interesting. Not to mention, we could like give a bear flying. And the +2/+2, not irrelevant. So I mean, it's efficient, and the Warp does synergize with the Matriarch. That said, the Arachnodon's a pretty solid bomb, so I could see cases made for both. But I guess, ooh man, putting on a Realjohn seems really solid. Swinging for 8 in the air with a Realjohn's Disciple seems pretty damn good to me. Yeah, hey to you too, TRS. How are you tonight? Good to see ya. Super late Rusty. Sometimes Fissora can work, or do work sometimes. Yeah, I've never been impressed with Fissora. There's been a very small handful of times where I've seen it be good, and usually not good at all. If I saw a Flying Bear, I'd be upset, yeah. No Steel Legion's deck sucks, yeah. I think that's an accurate statement. That's funny. If anyone wasn't here last night, Tioris is referring to our deck last night was Combray, and we had triple Steel Legion. It was insane. And we went 5-3 with it. It was very fun. I think we're going to go Encouragement, even though Arachnodon is pretty solid. Ah, that's so good. Yeah, that deck was definitely dope. I would absolutely agree with that. And I think we got pretty unlucky that we didn't get to 7 wins too. So, Spell Sword number 2 with so few spells doesn't seem great. Tinker also not amazing, but it can be pretty solid. I mean, giving one of our other flyers +2/+2 seems desirable. If we get super lucky and like Aerial Ace or Wybark are on top, then it's just like actually insane. Not to mention we get to scout, so it needs so much attention. I think it's definitely between Tinker and Spell Sword, and I'm kind of leaning Tinker, even though I don't really think it's that great of a unit. I guess the Detain is also fine. I think you'd rather do Tinker than Spell Sword here. Yeah, I would too, I think. Detain also seems reasonable. I didn't even actually see that at first. That is a pretty good trick. I'm good. Got my old bike from my parents and spent the afternoon fixing it and replacing parts. Was fun. Nice. That does sound like fun. Bikes are awesome. They are. What? Oh my god. Alright, get out of here. Believe that? Unbelievable. So definitely I think between Tinker and Detain actually. I think because we have actually 0 true interaction, we should probably take the Detain, because that can give us a situation where we can like either block or swing in where we wouldn't otherwise be able to. And we could like surprise our opponent with double damage with the Disciple. I'd say Tinker, we have better chances for a thing like Flash Grenade later. That's a good point. Detain can sometimes let you gang block large unit and not lose anything. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, gang block. Get out of here. Oh, okay, we'll take him. Yeah, I think we're gonna go Detain, even though Tinker is definitely fine. I think just because, like I said, we have 0 interaction so far, it seems better. Heirloom Blade, unlikely to be very good here. I think I like the Sharpen Reflex better. That said, we are getting sort of down to crunch time in terms of needing units. But spells are really good for Real G Boy. Could find other spells matter stuff as well. And Sharpen Reflex is pretty good on like basically everything we have. So I think we go there. I really don't think Heirloom Blade is going to do anything for us. And I don't have any interest in Fesora. Here's one of the 20 Dirks we would need to make the Caleb Sanctum good, as per Mum's suggestion. But yeah, I think we're gonna go Reflex, even though the Recruit's fine. We'll find more stuff like that anyway. Yeah, Reflex, I agree. Soaring Guard, not bad. We do need 2 drops. Smith is pretty solid too, although we don't have many ways to get armor, so I don't think the ability is that good. And like, this is just giving us armor for free, which is basically just gaining 2 life in this deck specifically. And while it's not amazing by any means, I think it's better than like a Spell Sword or the Smith. Yeah, I think the 2 drop's the way to go here. And Hooru Fliers, although I guess this also counts in that regard. So I think we're gonna go Guard, even though those other 2 seemed perfectly reasonable to me. Hey, a blue and green deck, yeah, absolutely. That is where we are. Hooru Fliers. It's, like, actually, I think most of our units have flying. Maybe not most, but pretty close. Tinker seems interesting here. I think the Arachnodon is a pretty good bomb. I'm not unhappy to see that. Question is, do we like it better than Tinker? And I think the answer is yes, because we do need units. Storm Spiral is amazing in this format with how many low health twist creatures there are. That's actually true. Very true. Also, it does not kill Riljon's Disciple. In fact, it only kills a few of our units. The rest would survive. I guess Militant as well, but everything else would survive. Yeah. I've actually never played this card, but I know that it has caused many a tremendous blowout in draft. Did have someone kill themselves once to Storm Spiral in a match. That is something to be aware of, because it does do 2 to you as well. Yeah, let's take it. Why not? Chat likes it, I like it. Fearless Yeti seems strong. We already have an Aerial Ace, we don't need another. 2-drop seems great. Not to mention the scout we get with it. So I'm in Fearless Yeti territory. I think I'm just going to go ahead and grab that. Downpour seems less good than Storm Spiral. Ace number 2 probably is better than Hatchling, although not exciting. Yeah, followed up by a premium 2-drop. Absolutely. It is one that dies to it, but it'll do its job before we have to Storm Spiral. So our curve is a little bit ugly, so maybe that does lean us toward the Hatchling. It's just like, Hatchling's not great unless you find weapons and things to make it better, which we really don't have any of. And by we really don't have any of, I mean we actually have 0. Certainly don't think we want to go Downpour, although there are plenty of X1s that it kills, and it is just our opponent, and it does scout. So those are all relevant things. But I think I'd rather have one of the Flyers and probably should take the Hatchling since our curve is so high at the moment. Matt calling curves ugly. Well, I mean, when it's a mana curve, because I like curves as much as the next person when it's on somebody. I got them curves, but you don't get to see those. Alright, I think we're gonna go Hatchling here. Fireplace Finder? Not exciting, but I guess we go there. I don't want to take a Bolt Crafter Shaman ever. So I guess we take the Dirk. Makes the Hatchling slightly better, lets us twist a couple extra times with Belligerent Yeti. Oh, yeah, well, I guess the Shaman does synergize with the Storm Spiral. That's not irrelevant. Although that just makes it easier to kill our own stuff. Yeah, we definitely can deal 4 damage with Spiral. That's certainly a thing. But I mean, that would literally kill everything we have? So I don't know if I love that. Unless it's like actually gonna kill our opponent. It's just, it's 6-drop 2/6. I don't know. If we had more like burn, something like that, I would be a little more inclined. I think just for Storm Spiral seems a little bit too narrow for me. And while Dirk isn't necessarily much better, I think I'd rather have it, so we're taking that. This is not relevant. We don't have any stun yet, but we could find some, so Icebreaker's fine. Second Dirk, I guess, is okay as well. Dirk and Dirk, yeah. I think Dirk's just slightly better there. The 2/6 for 6, just not exciting to me. Headhunter. I mean, it's a fine 1-drop, I guess. And we certainly don't have better 1-drops, but I feel like I want the Jotun, or Jotun rather. We could take the Camp Surveyor number 2 or Auric Lookout number 2. Those both seem reasonable as well. But Jotun gives us yet another big finisher. Although we're kind of trying to win in the air late in the game. But I mean, this sort of has that because of the shift emerge unblockable business. So I could see cases made for like any of that, even the Headhunter maybe. Kind of leaning toward the Jotun. But as I'm saying that, I'm looking at the curve, seeing that it's pretty high already. So probably should go with one of these two 3-drops. Certainly don't want the Murderous Flock at all. Man, this guy is good though. I mean, playing it on 5, you get to swing in on 8. But again, curve very high already. And we kind of want to win in the air. Almost everything 4+ is a flyer, which is sweet. I think maybe I like the Lookout, just because of the endurance. The stats are better than the Surveyor. You like the 1-drop? So my only problem with the 1-drop is we don't really have ways to actually like kill things except for in combat. And that kind of makes this a little bit worse. If you have actual removal that you can like twist and then kill something right away, I would definitely be in favor of this thing. And it's certainly not a bad unit. I mean, it is just a 2-1 for 1, which is solid, but I think specifically in this deck, where most of our killing is going to be not actually killing and it'll be stunning if we even find that. Like we're in Dark Frontier pack number 2 and we have exactly 0 interaction aside from Storm Spiral, so, and I guess Mithril Mace. So while I think it's fine, I think I'd rather have one of these, and I think it would be Auric Lookout. But I certainly don't think this is a bad unit by any means. So I think we're gonna go Lookout here. Oh my goodness. We got wrecked by an Eclipse Dragon the other night. Did we go reread? There are a few ways to increase his health too. Oh yeah, I guess that is a good point. I didn't actually think about that because we have the Dirks and the Curious and the, I guess the Withstand counts as well. And Furnish, so we definitely did have ways to twist more, but like I said, we don't have any way to actually kill things, so like, yeah, we could put one opposers on, I guess that just makes him not want to swing. Certainly not irrelevant, but I think I'm okay having the Lookout. I really wish we could take Eclipse Dragon, I don't think we can splash that. Right? There's no way we can splash that. There's just actually no way. Would love to. Can't do it. I don't think reread is necessarily better than Heist number 2. I think we can just go Heist and move along. I guess what would be the boon for reread? I guess getting back the Withstand would be pretty nice. Play Withstand, reread Withstand, and Withstand again. Yeah, maybe that's better than Heist, because like worst case, if we draw the reread and we already have played a Heist, then we can reread a Heist. Not that I necessarily want to do that, but it's a thing you could do. Heist eliminates a dead draw if you have open power. Yeah, that's true. And the warp is relevant because it synergizes with the Matriarch. Reread seems interesting, but maybe it's just bad. I mean, it's really bad in an opening hand if you don't have spells. And we probably are not going to have a ton of spells in this deck. Not convinced that either one will necessarily see play, but maybe Heist is a little better because of the synergy with the Matriarch. Green wall, green wall. What's up, Air Mac? How are you tonight? Now I think we take the Jotun. Surveyor number 2. 5/5 killer Wyvern. Double He's it? Or double heist. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if we double heist or if we heist and sharpen reflex, it's a pretty legit wyvern for sure. The fact that it's permanent buff is really nice. I think we're going Jotun here. Ooh. That's another flyer. Certainly the weakest of all our flyers though. Hold Under seems a little bit better. It's actual interaction, so it makes me feel a little bit worse about the not picking that one drop. Also have a coin here. And another Caleb Sanctum. Man, we really missed out on those. I think we gotta go Hold Under though. We have so little interaction. I think we gotta take as much as we can get. Owlet on color has warp is fine. Not amazing, but fine. I think I like Meditant over the Sorceress. I just have not had great experience with Sorceress. Meditant's not a ton better, but we have a lot of ways to buff the booty. Hold Under number 2 seems very, very good. I think I'd like it over the Meditant number 2, definitely. And yeah, we could take the Curator, I guess. I think I'd rather have the 3/3 for 3 though. Any thought for Fend Off with the Yeti that kills stun people? Yeah, that's definitely reasonable. What did I take there instead? Was that the second Hold Under? I think just because we don't have that much stun, we probably are not going to play the Icebreaker. Like, I think the Instigator is just going to take that slot. Yeah, I think that is definitely reasonable. Like, certainly not a bad thing to do at all. But since we, like, that would just be our only stun, I really don't think that the Icebreaker is even worth playing. And there's another 3/3 for 3 that's going to be much better for us. I like Second Furnace quite a bit. Although we don't... Yeah, man, it would have been so much better if I had taken that one drop. I really regret that, actually. But I mean, it works on the Meditant that we already have. Meditant and the... what is that? Belligerent Yeti? Also works on like Fearless Yeti. Like, this is just a good fast spell. And I don't think we need a second Elder Meditant. Surveyor is a great late pickup. Alright, I mean, I think if we can survive into the late game and find our flyers, we're going to be in pretty good shape. So, certainly can cut the Unchecked Aggression. Can't play that. I'm not sure we're going to be able to play all these spells. Probably cut the Trailblaze. Rest seems actually okay. Although that's a lot of spells. Currently at 39. Yeah, that's so many cuts. I think we can cut Spell Sword. Even though we do have a lot of spells, I'm not super thrilled by it. Finder can go too. Even the Hatchling I think can go. Just not that good. Certainly can cut at least one Dirk. Curious I think is fine though. The card draw is great. And the potential for a lot of extra twisting is good. But maybe we'll cut it down to 1 potentially. Would not be unreasonable. Really kind of do like the spells that we have, although we may cut like 1 heist potentially. If it comes down to it. Maybe we do cut 1 Curious as well. Or we just cut both Dirks and keep both Curiouses. This is probably fine though. Definitely cutting the Icebreaker. Pretty heavy on the 5 drops, aren't we? Kind of want them all though. Do we just cut the Jotun? Maybe it's just too slow. I think we can actually cut the Valkyrie Militant. We just don't have enough weapons to make that worthwhile. 2/2 for 4 flying, really not that good unless you actually get the value. How you feeling about this deck? Dirk is really fast. Yeah, Dirk is fast. I mean, it helps earlier in the game than the Curious for sure. I'm feeling okay about this deck. I think I feel better about this deck than the last one, certainly. Although we're pretty low on interaction in this one too, which is a bit scary. I think I'm good with our 2-drops, although we could maybe cut the outlet. Even though it has warp, it's just so small, and is it really worth it to keep that just for the potential to draw 1 card off the Mattyocre late in the game? Probably not. I think we can get rid of that. Surveyor is essentially a 1-drop, so I kind of like that. I think our 3-drops are solid. 4-drops, we only have 2, so I don't think we can cut those. I think we want to keep all the units at this point. So we need to make at least 3 more cuts. I think cut number 1 will be 1 heist. Maybe we just cut the Curious altogether and just keep the 1 Dirk around. We may not necessarily need the encouragement, but the synergy with the Disciple is so good. We could maybe cut the Meditant just because it's kind of slow. But with the double Furnish, Curious and Dirk, the chance for drawing many cards is pretty high actually. If we find it in the right order, of course, but it seems solid. The brewski is delicious. Thank you for asking. I love this beer. Reminds me, I should take another sip. Ah, so good. So refreshing. Alright, so I want both the hold unders. It's basically our only actual way to kill things. Like hold under, mace, and storm spiral. That's pretty much it. Well, I guess the Y-Bark as well. So the interaction's not horrifically bad. Detain sort of can be counted as that. Interaction, that is. We might be okay without the encouragement, but again, I think it's good enough that we probably do want to keep it. So maybe we cut 1 more unit? Maybe 1 unit in the Curious? Well, if this Eternal Stream doesn't work out, you have a career in beer adverts. I mean, I would... If I could just drink beer and talk about how delicious it is and get paid for it, I would do that in a heartbeat. You kidding me? That'd be incredible. So... yeah, I think we can probably get away with not playing the Curious at all. And then... 1 more cut. Maybe we just cut 1 Instigator, potentially? I can't really see anything else that I would want to cut, necessarily. And I like these shifty dudes that scout. This is just a vanilla 3/3, so I think I'm okay cutting 1 of those. 16 units is a little thin, but the spells help make them better. So I think we're okay there. And that's 17 power. So we've got 18 Primal with 10 sources and 8 Justice sources for 10 Justice cards. How much double pip do we have? Just double Primal? Looks like it. Oh, we have double Justice there. Do a double Primal here as well, and double Justice there. Okay. So we need double Justice by 5, we need double Primal by 4. I think 10-8 is probably fine. Yeah. This looks like a deck to me. Oh no, I left the 0-3 up that whole time? That's disgusting. So I feel like we could definitely do better. And I think we should try. Man, I don't know why that happens to me so often. I'll click and it'll make the noise, but it doesn't actually do the thing that I clicked. It's so weird. Oh, I definitely don't think this is better, so we gotta go to 6. Oh, this is worse than the first hand, so I should have just kept the first one, but, you know. You know what they always say about hindsight. Ooh, alright, well we found a 2-drop. Oh, that's a lady? I had no idea. I don't think I've ever heard the VFX for it. Bladekin Apprentice, okay. Ooh. Alright, well, we'll give this guy flying, why not? Or gal, I guess. Nice, nice. Hope they play 3 units into the spiral, that would be amazing. Would have been nice if they played a bunch of one mana 2/1s, yeah, that would have been phenomenal. We are going to Storm Spiral this eventually. I mean, it's a fast spell, so we can wait. I think we'll take a hit. Hope they play some stuff we can kill with it. That's the thing we can kill with it. So we'll get something good that costs 1 now. That we can kill as well. Oh yes, that is fantastic. Alright, so we get a 3-for-1 with this. That is really good. Belidge. The Belidgy boy. Yeah, we got that value. Oh yes. Eclipse Dragon? You gotta be kidding me, man. Come on, power. Alright, sweet. Ooh, and we get to warp the Hold Under? Get out of here, you dumb dragon. Hate you. They have a fast spell? Secret Pages, that's fine. Alright. We have another Hold Under? Nothing? Sweet. Yeah, we'll be warping that for sure. We can also furnish and ping them 4 times. But I mean, we gotta warp that when we have the chance. Sweet. Yeah, that was super clutch, and I think that actually won us the game, almost single-handedly. Because they went wide, and we got them. Can I keep that ant? Ah. I don't like this one very much either, but if we find enough power, we'll get there. We do have the Camp Surveyor, so we have something to do at least. Wow, very interesting name you have there. You guys think that's their phone number? They just want people to call them while they're playing? Power's good, we need another Primal though. I mean, we can play Meditant, we can draw a card off of it, so I think we keep it. That might be a robot, could be. Although I would expect more 1s and 0s if it was a robot. So we paid 3 for this? Weren't you only like top 900 last stream? That would be in Constructed Orange Skippy. This is Draft, so they have different rankings. They're separate ladders. So I'm like 1100 now in Constructed, but yeah, there's probably only about 212 drafters in Master right now, so we're at the very, very bottom. That also is gonna have to go bottom. Alright, that is actually exactly what we wanted. Thank you so much, deck. And opponent being slow, also exactly what we wanted. So finding 1 more power, we are almost completely set. And by almost I mean we are exactly completely set. Yeah, I'm coming for your rank, Mom. I'm chasing you to the bottom. It's unfortunate that this won't actually work. Because they'll just block here and then we don't have a 2 on board. So for that reason... Oh well, we can... Okay. We can kill it with the Wyvark, so let's do this. If they don't block, it's annoying but fine. Okay, that is annoying but fine. So let's go ahead and draw here then, and then we'll... Nice. Then we'll shift this in. Should have done that first so we guaranteed the draw, but it actually worked out because now we put that on bottom. The sequencing was certainly bad there, but it worked out in our favor. And I knew it was going to, which is why I did it that way. And you can't tell me any different. Don't at me, bro. Ooh, maybe should have double blocked there. That's still okay. Because we get to play the Mattyocre here, and then next turn we can do a bunch of stuff to it. High alert. Ooh, yikes. Okay. Well, that's pretty obnoxious, but I mean, I guess it's not hitting us in the face, so fine with me. Yeah, also fine. Yeah, we can take that.
Let's see what we can...
Kyria's is a good ground blocker, but that's not relevant for us. We kill that. Play Belidge. Get him for 5. I mean, feels like a good position. Opponent has a lot of cards, though. We can, worst case, like Wyvark kill this and ping. Oh, I guess we can't ping anymore. Can we take 4 here? We have 9, 10 on board? Man, we should have just pinged there, shouldn't we? I didn't actually think about that. Although they could have some other blocker here, right? I think we're okay to take it here. They probably have another high alert, just by how that pause went. Sharpen Reflex. Ooh. Go to face. What's up, Wiley? How are you tonight? Good to see you, my man. Seems to be a lot of Xenon and gold tonight. I mean, Xenon's not terrible, so it's not too surprising. So I think they definitely have the high alert. So I think we leave something back to block. Wait, is this fast? It is fast. So 6, 10. Oh, we have it. We have it unless they have a way to block this, which is possible. Yep, they had the high alert. Okay. Well, we kind of knew that. It's still pretty okay. So I think we're just going to hold the reflex. We're just going to play Wyvark and pass. So they're going to have to deal with both of these. Yep. Sickness. Absolute sickness. Yeah, this is fine. Hearthstone Smork song, yeah. GG no re, absolutely. I wish that wasn't on top. I really do. It's gonna be good to have, but wish it wasn't there right now. So we got the real G-boy. No spells that we can actually play yet. Ooh, secret weapon is gross. Although I have a feeling it's actually never going to come down, which is good for us. Because we should reasonably be able to play a unit a turn. Hopefully, anyway. If they have that thing that takes everything off shift, I'm going to cry.
Proud to serve.
Well, let's get in. Go ahead and furnish that. Gets us in for 4 instead of 2, which is sweet. And get to shift that. Definitely on top. So no unit next turn, but it's still a ways away from coming down. So we have a power on top, we know about that. We need definitely either a unit that we can play or another power on top. Unfortunate, not the end of the world. Alright. They have a few units here. Oh boy. It's not what we were hoping for at all. We need a power basically exactly this turn, or this is going to be a huge issue for us. So please, deck, give us a power. I mean, don't. We don't want power. All right, whatever. It's fine. All right. Well, that is a unit at least. Buys us an extra turn. Good thing we gave that unblockable guy flying. Super relevant. How long do you plan to go tonight? Probably gonna go for another 45 to an hour, something like that. Now you really need units, because that thing is terrifying. Yeah, we really do. If we can find a unit ASAP would be certainly ideal. Love secret weapon on ladder. Without Nico, this will never come out unless you get mega screwed on with no units, which is actually happening right now, yeah. Unfortunately for us. Come on, deck. Don't do this to us, please. Come on. Alright, whew. We got there. So now we get to kill this. And then we get to keep getting in. We should be able to kill this. Hopefully draw a unit though. We just need to keep drawing units. That's kind of our main goal here, is to just keep drawing units. Do you think secret weapon is affected by Hooru pacifier? I don't think it is, because it is just a unit. It's an engine unit, but it's a unit. Ooh, okay. So as much as I kind of do want to do this, I'm not sure we should here. Well, maybe we should. We definitely play the unit, but I think we play it regular way. We'll keep that on top. I think we might as well just fire it off. It doesn't give us the benefit of the flying here, but we get the extra damage in, and it gives us a better chance of drawing a unit, which is incredibly relevant. That said, unless they have another unit, we should win here, because we can hold under one of these two and swing in. I mean, we'll take two. It's fine. Why not shift and then do it? Because we don't want to shift it. We want to be able to swing in this turn with it. Hashtag flavor fail, yeah. I would agree, that is definitely a flavor fail. So 4 kills this, we swing in with everything and we win. Unless they have a trick, which I guess is possible. Yes! Poof, that was great. I have a special treat for you, chat. This is my very large other cat. Look how big this boy is. He's just a big boy. He hates being held. I really should stop, but this is my big sweet angel. Ugh. Yeah, we gotta redraw that. Both those hands were pretty horrendous. This one's still pretty bad, but I think maybe it can get there. We're gonna shift this onto, well, no, maybe we get Fearless Yeti. We want to get aggressive if we can. Hope that we're able to curve out the Minotaur here. Would definitely be the ideal situation. Okay. Well, that was an excellent draw. Yeah, the scout definitely helps, and hopefully it'll help us find yet another power, because we do want at least one more, but hopefully 2 to 3 more. Certainly would be nice. Withstand on Yeti sounds nice. Yeah, it definitely does, although with this 1/1 deadly on the ground, we probably want to try to put it on something in the air if we can. And now we actually have a really good 3-drop. Man, Keen Saddleback, I gotta say, not only is the art beautiful, the stats are amazing, and the shift is just absolutely incredible. That is unbelievably rude, sir. That is sensationally rude. Alright, well we're finding our stuff, which is nice. I think we go unshifted. Oh, that kills it, doesn't it? Oops, well, that's fine. I mean, they use their weapon at least, and then 2 turns we can play Saddleback and then put Withstand on it. Certainly should have shifted this though, that was definitely a punt. And I mean, we're under a little bit of pressure, but it's not terrible. Yeah, that was a load-bearing unit. So yeah, we're not going to shift that. We're just going to play it next turn. Really just hope they don't have another flyer in hand. Yeah, looks like they do not. They would have played it pre-combat. Are you actually serious right now? That is ridiculous. Who picks Royal Decree? Why would you ever pick that? So dumb. Jesus. God, that was stupid. I guess I should have put Detain on bottom. Alright, well, we're getting our first loss here. That was just ridiculous. Yeah, so Royal Decree is unlimited. I'm just not sure how it's ever correct to actually pick it. Like, how is that ever the right pick? Just don't think it is. I mean, obviously Erect is here, but I feel like 95% of the time it's just a terrible card in limited. Yep, only with the 3/3 is fine. So I think we're dead no matter what, right? I guess if we kill this, we would just have to chump block. Yeah, we actually don't have a way to win here. I mean, maybe they don't know that, but I think they do. What are these curated packs that I keep hearing about for draft? Yeah, so those are the 2 packs in the middle that are in between the current set packs. So you pick Dark Frontier, curated, Dark Frontier, and the curated packs are from, they're cards from all of the other sets, so sets 1 through 5. And they're basically just to support the synergies in the current set. Yeah, we can boost this turn, but we're just dead, right? We block, we take 6. So it really doesn't matter, but yeah, we can obviously boost it. It's just, we needed 1 more power to make this work and didn't have it. Alright, off to bed. Good luck in the rest of your games. Well, thank you, Tioros. And thanks for hanging out. Glad to have you. Hope you have a great night. Yeah, one turn too slow, and man, if we had just been able to play the Cloud Snake, we would have been... we definitely would have won that game if we had been able to play the Cloud Snake, but yeah, they got us, so I guess that is a reason that that card is good in draft. I really hate this hand. Like, I actually hate it. I think we gotta go to 6. It's even worse. All those hands are horrible, though. Yeah, I could have shifted it, but I mean, I don't think that would have saved us, because the turn that I guess maybe it would have, I don't know. Obviously, you know, hindsight. Just never expected that to be a thing that someone plays in draft. You're right, though, if we'd shifted it, that wouldn't have been an issue. I just figured I'd rather have it down a turn earlier, because if we had shifted it, it would have been off shift one turn later than when we could have played it. That was a very lucky draw there. Can we get another lucky draw? Sure would be nice. Oh, look at that. Hey, we did get a nice lucky draw there. That's a bit unfortunate, but it's okay. You want to trade? Yep, sure. I was considering it, but after you lost all your ground guys, I understood too. Yeah, I just wanted to be able to play it and block. Even if you shifted it, they would have won because of the 3-turn requirement. Yeah, I think you're right, Walnut. I think it might have been just one turn too late to actually be effective. So let's go ability. We're gonna make them think that they can get the trade here, and they're gonna be wrong about that. They're probably like, oh man, sweet, I'll take this block. Nope, alright. I wish they had, but it's okay. So we're gonna get to draw a lot of cards off of that eventually. Don't need to yet though. We actually will probably just hold under on this, potentially. Maybe not, we should probably save it for something bigger. Even though this does a lot of work. That is something bigger, but I don't think we have anything that can actually make hold under kill it. Maybe that makes a good case for killing this with the hold under, potentially. Kind of unfortunate we can't Matriarch. Can play the Flyer, or we can twist and play the Yeti. I think I like that a little better. Get an extra draw, we get an extra damage. Another hold under. Kind of unfortunate. We would have definitely warped that off the top to kill this if we had the chance, but... Ooh. Can this get to 6? If we find another... Do we have another furnish? We don't, do we? Guess if we find like the Dirk, we have a chance to make it big enough. Do you use hold under on this? I think we're gonna go Wyvark and kill the 1-2. Yeah, we'll just pass. Sure would love a power here. Power would let us Matriarch. Well, that's annoying. It's not really the end of the world though. Did not find a power, which is definitely unfortunate. I think we just draw a card. Nice. So, almost didn't attack there. I wanted to, for sure. Alright, so they're into 16. Oh, we could have twisted again. I don't think we wanted to, though. We don't want this to be able to block it. They have a matriarch. Okay. Ooh, we did find a Dirk. Interesting. Well, we could Dirk here and swing. They would probably definitely trade. Alternative would be to Dirk here, we twist it, and we're one turn away from being able to hold under it. But I think we should probably matriarch to match their matriarch. I don't know if there's a way we can do this more efficiently. Oh, hold under kills that. Oh, easy. And now we do Dirk here. Get him with both. I mean, we have a faster clock, ever so slightly. But now we're behind. That said, we can twist and then hold under in 2 turns. So it's not the most threatening. We can also aggressive Ursine, which is nice. Plays it and then that thing. Okay, sure. Sharpened Reflex. Ooh. Reflex does it. Nice. Storm Spiral. Ooh, hell yeah on top. And then hold under. Wait, do we hold under? Yeah, I think we have to. Hold under here. And we can swing this. They can double block, so we don't want that. If they don't have a unit, the Storm Spiral is insane. Alright, they do have a unit. Storm Spiral is still pretty good. Is they're probably going to twist this? They are not. Okay. Interesting. Well, still pretty okay for us. So what happens if we swing? They bounce it. Storm Spiral kills the Wyvark. Don't like that idea very much. We swing, they can double block. If they double block, we kill both the things, we lose this. I think that's alright. Maybe we just play the Matriarch though. Yeah, let's just do that. And then next turn we can swing with one thing. And do the Ursine potentially. Kimmy? I don't like that at all. Ooh, that I do like. Alright, I think it's time to full swing. So we swing with everything. We're threatening lethal. If they don't block the flyers, we can kill with the Storm Spiral. If they do some double blocking, we can hopefully blow them out with Furnish. So I think we just go for it. Like, if they don't block, we have them dead here. So, like, maybe they're thinking, oh, I win on the crackback, but... Alright, so they do block. Double block there. Sure. Ooh, what do they have? I don't like that they have something. The Storm Spiral is going to be insane, though. Blink? Okay. Sure. All your stuff's dead, bro. Sorry. We do lose our Wyvark, but that's really not a big deal at all when you consider that we're killing their entire board. You just twist twice and win. Sweet. Meditant that became a Dormant Sentinel, yeah. Yeah, what a tale indeed. One for the ages. Oh man, that was a great game. Not a good hand. I think the thing that made that last game so awesome too was that it was really not a good hand to start and somehow just ended up being absolutely insane. One for the ages, exactly. It's too good. Dirk? I mean, it would be good on Meditant, but we need power, so we're gonna pitch that one. Turned out to be a good call, I think. I mean, I guess we would have gotten there eventually anyway, right? So maybe the Dirk would have been good, but probably better to maximize our chance to get power here.
Blink and you'll miss it.
Devotee shifted makes sense. Oh, we are going to be able to shift that eventually. Well, so drawing 2 power in a row made it a little bit awkward giving up that Dirk, because it would have been really good on the Meditant, but again, I think it's still okay. Maybe we shouldn't swing. 1 point of damage doesn't seem relevant when we can block this 3-3. And if they really want to waste a trick to kill a 1-4, I'm okay with it. Hey, how's it going tonight, Spirit Chiller? Good to see you, man. Ooh, Fnatic is gonna die. In the most hilarious way possible. I guess we can let it give us 1 draw. And probably should, because we can shift this Jotun here. And then we get an extra card draw, which I like. We may even let it draw us 2 cards, honestly. Make them think they're okay, and then they're not. We'll just bounce that, take 4. I mean, they have a lot of good stuff. Oh my goodness. Many, many good things. So we're gonna shift this one. Ooh, so Belidge actually does it too. So we're gonna keep that on top. We're not gonna kill this here. I think we kill the Bright Mace? No, let's kill the Kira. I'm a little bit scared by that Kira. Came back from Standard Showdown with the deck idea. Mono Black Aggro. Nice, man. I'm assuming that's in Magic, not in Eternal. So we're gonna get to Belligerent Yeti, twist it. We can't fend off as, or hold under as well, but I think that's okay. Our block here, we take 6. Nice. How did your Standard Showdown go? Ooh. So this requires a swing, but I think that's okay. They're not gonna block with this. It's like worst case they just bounce the Meditant. Alright, so let's attack. It's gonna look weird on paper. Opponent might be scared. They might not block, so we'll get a free point of damage potentially. We're certainly not gonna block with this anyway. Yeah. So that's good for us. Then we get to do this. Hump its booty. And then we ping here. And we can actually triple ping the Bright Mace, so we might as well do that. Get out of here, Bright Mace. So we killed 2 things with... I mean, it was a bunch of mana sink, but like, that worked out really well for us. Because that Bright Mace could have been scary. Oh, you watched it? Nice. Soaring Guard. I mean, sure, it's just a 1-2, not too scary. So we'll block here, we take 3. We are going to need to stabilize here. This Jotun's going to go a long way in that effort. Planeswalker decks are everywhere in my source meta. Well, that was a big part of the new set, right? So I guess that makes some amount of sense. So let's play this shifted. So let's just hold under. We're gonna put that on bottom. Hold under on the 3/3. I think we should get the damage in. No, I think it's okay. We'll hold back. I mean, yeah, 5 damage is 5 damage, but they're at 26. It's not like we're threatening them with death yet. So I think it's better to keep the blocker back so they can't swing. They are going to get to swing 2 in the air a lot though, which is not great. We've already used both our hold unders. Instigator. Alright, well now that we have more blockers, I think I'm comfortable swinging in. Oh, actually, let's draw a card first. Oh, sure. Yeah, I think it's fine. We get in, we got plenty of blocking here, except for in the air, so we just need to find a flyer. That's really it. I'll only run Davriel. I actually don't know what Davriel is, but I know there are a lot of new planeswalkers, so that's probably not too surprising. I've been pretty out of the loop on Magic for a while now. Aerial Ace is exactly a flyer. That is excellent. So we'll swing and I think that's it. Just leave everything else back to block. And we have a flying blocker here. Horn of Plenty. Well, that's not good. I think we just take the 3 here still. We go down to 4. They don't have a fast spell, which is good. What else do they have here? Horn, Compass, and Etchings. Wow. We drew so many power. So, definitely swing here, here, here. And we are gonna chump block the flyer. Yeah, I guess I should have seen that. It's fine to play a power, I guess. We are probably gonna desperation draw with this if we have to. Yep. I think we do chump. Can we win with an ace base here? Maybe I shouldn't chump there and just risked it. Alright, so they have another blocker. So they could chump. Ooh, that's pretty good. So if we ace base, they can chump, block, block, take 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not enough at all. Well, I think we swing 5. If they really want to do some double blocking, it's fine. And this is going to let us furnish, which actually, if they double block, we can just furnish on this thing. Triple block, and a flash grenade. Okay. So, we can kill this one, as long as they can't kill us in the air, which is definitely possible. I think we're okay with this, because we can't actually kill multiple things no matter what, even if we had 5 attack on him, so we're just gonna let this go. We're gonna kill this thing. We have plenty of blocking for the ground, so as long as they don't have a pump spell, we should be okay. And this is gonna let us draw without this dying. And now we can Wybark and kill it. Oh my god, what a draw. Holy shit. That is so huge. That was a massive, huge draw. Disgusting. That might have actually won us the game. Yeah, that was very lucky indeed. Although, I mean, did you see how expertly I played that line? The intricacy, the furnish, the twist, the draw. It's all there. It's all here. You gotta give me some credit, man. Come on. I mean, you see me punt each and every day here. Gotta give me a little credit when I play the lines well. Come on.
Your next move will be your last.
Saddleback, absolutely gorgeous. You can put that on the 2-3? We have plenty of chumping. Actually, here? Wait. It's just one short of lethal? Wait. Do we have lethal here? Did that draw just give us lethal? We shift, we put it in the air, it's 7 guaranteed. We full swing. They can block. That's 8. Unless they have some way to kill a thing, I think we're good. I think we gotta go for it. Let's just do it. Did that do it? Did we get there? Please tell me we got there. I want to be so sad if they have a way to kill a thing. It was certainly an insane drop, yeah. What is the cost of shift? It's 3. From the jaws of death. Wow. What a game. That one felt so incredibly good. Oh yeah. There will be draft pretty much, I mean, I don't think I've had a stream where I didn't draft at least once in a very long time. Wow, this hand is absolute garbo. Garbonius Maximus. Yikes. Can you please not be aggressive in any way, shape, or form, Reason? Please? I said please don't be aggressive. Sir, please comply with my request. Garbo, that sounds like something I would say, yeah. I learned from the best, Mercurio. Asking for a reason from someone named Reason? Yeah. It is, you know, it seems like a reasonable thing to do, right? Wow. Are you actually kidding, Deck? Absolutely, man. Ah, come on. Not more. You have more? You have an actual hand where we do not? That seems unfair. Jeez. Alright, well.
Don't go in unarmed.
I mean, after the high of the last win, you can't bring me down, Reason. And to be fair, what the hell were we gonna do here? Woo, that's the highest of the high to a very, very low low there. Oh, what a sensational hand. Just beautiful. It's playable, so I will keep it. Not amazing, but we'll play it. Honestly, after that amazing win, you just can't even bring me down. I guess we heist the ledge, that's pretty good. That's a little awkward being on top. It's okay though. Alright. Ooh, nice. Well, still would very much like a power off the top. Specifically a Justice Sigil. But we're not in a bad spot by any means. Awkward. Very awkward. So I mean, you give it flying, get in for 5. I feel like that's not really that good though. If we wait until next turn, we can just play it, swing, ping ping. So I think we do that. I doubt they were gonna trade, but they could, so we're not gonna swing. Yeah, we're taking 4. Razor Quill is nasty. I would like to play the Yeti here, but We need to attack. Oh, wait. We're gonna get maximum damage in here. It's gonna die anyway after we ping ping, so we might as well get the twist in first, then get the 7. And yeah, it dies, but we got our value out of it. We got 7 damage plus a kill. It's pretty good. And we sincerely hope we draw power here. Also, if they twist once, we're good. Although they're not going to twist if they didn't do it there, so... Alright. Nice. Very nice. See you later, Wyvark. Obviously we lose a weapon, but whatever. Don't want that Wyvark hanging out. Ooh, Terry, huh? How many Terry axes are there? Are there any chat historians who know how many Terry axes are in this game? I feel like there's many. I know there's Terriax Hatchling. There's Diving Terriax. I think the 5-drop 4/4 that pumps for, I can't even remember how much you have to pay for it. I feel like that's another one that's a Terriax. 4? You think it's a 4? Colossal Terriax. Yep. Okay, so I was right about that one. So I've named 3 now. What's the 4th? Which one am I missing? Yeah, 4 total. Yeah, no, I know what you meant. Which one am I missing though? Do we even hold under here? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and mute this guy. I think we're gonna look out normal way. Hunting Terriax, okay. That's gonna go bottom, play this guy. That's the turn. So we can double block this if we need to. Might need to, might not. We'll see. If they twist it, yeah, okay, lock orange, sure. So I could twist it once to keep it from dying. Yeah, it's pretty good. So 7? Yeah, I guess we take it. It's looking like we might have just found the exit here. Oh, disgusting. So we can hold under, but it doesn't matter, we just die. I guess we could detain one of them, but we're gonna need draw after draw after draw just to get out of this. So let's see, we kill here. They play Wyvark, they kill this, we detain this, we still take 4, we detain this, we take 5. Yeah, we're dead. Unfortunate. Just could not quite get there. Man, that was such a fun draft. A really good draft deck. We got really unlucky in the second loss and just couldn't quite get there in the third loss. And man, that blowout with the stupid Royal Decree in the first loss was really depressing. But man, that was such a fun draft, and that 5th win was incredible. So I really enjoyed that deck.